Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel and happy first day of Vlogmas. This is the first of 25 videos to celebrate the holidays and it's a good one. Today I'm getting ready using a full face of Armani Beauty and I've partnered with Sephora to create this very festive but sophisticated holiday makeup look using some of my all-time favorite luxury products. So let's get started. I'm starting with the Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer. I love this primer underneath my foundation. It has a really lightweight gel texture. It hydrates the skin, fills in any fine lines and pores. It creates a really smooth canvas for your foundation. I'm starting in the center points of the face and blending out. And you can apply it anywhere that you might need a little extra boost of hydration. If you have any dry patches. I'm starting with complexion today, so next I'm going in with my Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation in the shade 5.5. It has medium buildable coverage and a luminous glowy skin finish. The reason it feels so lightweight on the skin is the microfill technology. It has buildable pigments that lay flat for seamless blending. It's basically the ultimate your skin but better foundation, so it's perfect for a holiday party or any occasion when you're getting really dressed up. You kind of want to feel more glamorous, but you don't want a cakey foundation. And there's a reason why it's beloved by makeup artists. I feel like every time I look at a red carpet look, the makeup artist is using Luminous Silk. I finished this half of my face only so you can see the difference. No foundation, foundation. I still have a little glow. You can still see my freckles and my skin shining through, but it does not look heavy or cakey whatsoever. And all of the redness from my cheeks, the uneven skin tone, it's perfectly even. And my face has actually been very dry lately, but when I look up close, I cannot even see the foundation on my skin. It's really amazing. And I've been stippling this in with the Sephora Pro 56 brush. This is also the foundation that I like to travel with for the holidays. I have the full-size bottle and then I also have the smaller travel size. That way I can take it with me. Foundation is now completely finished. If I wanted to, I could always go back and stipple a little bit more product in any areas that I wanted to build up coverage, but I think it did a really nice job. Everything looks very even, but it still looks like a natural skin finish. I have a little glow, but not too much. Another thing I love about this foundation is that it will last all night long. It doesn't break up on the skin and it looks really beautiful for an extended period of time. Next I'm going in with my Luminous Silk Concealer. I have the shade 2. I love this concealer. It's so lightweight. You don't even really have to set it with powder unless you want to. The wand is really unique. It's tapered to a pretty small point at the end so you can get really precise with your application. It has medium buildable coverage similar to the foundation and a radiant finish. I've never worn this for 24 hours, but it's supposed to last 24 hours and it's creaseless. And it works perfectly with the foundation. It's just a really great combination. So I'm going to brighten the under eyes. I'm also going to use a little bit to highlight the center points of the face. So a little bit on the chin, tiny bit down the bridge of the nose, and also I'm going to do the center of the forehead. I'm blending this out with a Pro Concealer 57 brush. This is one of my favorites from Sephora. It blends so easily. And they have a really great shade selection as well. This is a really great concealer for all skin types, but especially if you have dry skin, it's incredibly hydrating. And yet it doesn't crease. I don't know how they did it. It's concealer magic. Shade 2 is really perfect for giving me just enough brightness under the eyes. Still looks natural and I could still use this to spot conceal on the face, but I would probably do that beneath my foundation. But if you apply a little bit on top, it just brightens the entire complexion. So pretty. And the under eye looks nice and smooth. I always like to set my concealer with at least a little bit of powder, and this is one of my favorite Armani Beauty products. This is the Luminous Silk Glow Fusion Powder in the shade 3. It's very light, it's very luminous, so it goes perfectly with the rest of the Luminous Silk complexion line. So pretty, it's very finely milled and silky, and it's not going to leave you flat matte. It's actually a really great finishing powder as well, but I'm just going to dust a teeny tiny bit beneath the eyes, and I am using the Sephora Pro 99 brush. This is actually a blush brush, but I love the size and the shape. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that. It just helps create a very airbrushed complexion. It's not going to add coverage, it's just going to set the makeup, that way it doesn't budge. To add some color back to my face, I'm going in with a deeper shade of the powder. This has a very beautiful luminous sheen and a gorgeous undertone. I'm just dusting this on all of the places that the sun would naturally hit. I'm dusting this along my hairline, tops of the cheeks, a little bit on the nose and the chin and jawline. And then I am going to go back with my powder brush just to make sure that it's nice and seamless. For blush, we're going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to test a viral hack that I saw on TikTok, and I've done this a few times off camera, and I think it turned out really beautiful. So I'm skipping ahead, and I'm going to show you the lipstick of the day. This is one of the Lip Power lipsticks in a new shade, 110. It is absolutely stunning, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little bit of the lipstick we're going to use with my Luminous Silk Concealer, and together this will make a beautiful creamy blush which will go perfectly with the lip, so it creates an overall kind of monochromatic makeup look. I'm taking my Lip Power lipstick in shade 110, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of product to the back of my hand. You don't need much, and you can always go back for more. Do you see that color? It's so pretty. Next, I picked up my Luminous Silk Concealer. Another thing I love about this blush hack is that you can customize the strength and the pigment of your blush. Just a couple dots, and then I'm just going to mix it together. Oh, such a pretty shade. And it creates the perfect consistency. I could use my fingers, but I'm going to be high maintenance today. This is the Sephora Pro Blush number 96 brush. And I'm just lightly tapping this on the cheek. How perfect is this blush? I cannot get over this trick. The first time I saw it, I thought, I don't think I'll ever actually do that with my makeup. Then I tried it, and I'm in love. You get the color payoff of the blush, but the finish of the concealer. So it just blends beautifully on top of your complexion products. So we have a nice flush. For now, I think this is enough blush. We can always reassess at the end whenever we're finished with the eyes and the lips. For now, I'm going to go in with my highlighter, and today I'm using another multi-use product. This is the eye tint in the shade 12. So beautiful. I'm going to use this to highlight the brow bone, the inner corner of the eye, but this is one of the most beautiful liquid highlighters I have ever tried in my life. It just goes on like an absolute dream because it's kind of sheer, but then it has this really pretty pearlescent glow. I am just going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand. You could go in with the applicator, but I just want to make sure I don't accidentally apply too much, and then I'm just going to tap this on with my fingers. Do you see? It gives the most beautiful, subtle highlight. Looks very angelic and extremely elegant. This is truly one of my favorite liquid highlighters at the moment, and the reason nobody's talking about it is that this is an eye product. But it is incredible. It's so versatile, it looks so pretty on the skin. You can highlight the entire face with it. Complexion is now done, so we're moving on to eyes. I pulled out another eye tint. This is a different shade. It's shade 9. I wasn't sure if it was a 6 or a 9. It's shade 9. It's a beautiful metallic taupey shade. It's kind of a cool toned bronze. It's really interesting, but this is going to go all over the lid. And I'm applying this directly to the lid. It's just a tint, so it's going to go on pretty sheer, and then you can use your fingers to blend it out. So pretty. This is the perfect one and done, everyday, get out the door, just a little something on the lid eyeshadow. It's such a great color. It dries down pretty quickly, but if you need to, you can go back and just tap along the edges, kind of bringing it into the crease a little bit. But it's meant to be very soft, kind of a more natural glam. I love that these eye tints are so easy to use. I'm going to use the tip of the applicator to run this beneath the lower lash line as well. And then I'm blending it out with my finger. We're almost done with the eyes. I quickly filled in my eyebrows, did eyeliner and mascara off camera. I also went in with a crease brush and I applied a little bit of this bronzer to the crease, just a teeny tiny bit. And I did go in with my Armani Beauty Classico mascara. This is incredible. One of the blackest mascaras I've ever used, and it gives a lot of volume. I'm going to quickly finish up the eyes by going back in with my eye tint in the shade 12. And I'm just going to use the applicator. I'm going to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner of the eye. It looks so pretty on the inner corner. And I'm just going to lightly dab that with my fingers to blend that out. So pretty. The eye just sparkles. Same thing on the other side. It really gives the eye look a little pop. You could also tap this on the lid if you wanted to, right in the center. I don't think we really need anything else on the lid, but let me try it. And just tapping it out. And the last step is lips. I'm going back in with my Lip Power lipstick in shade 110. This is such a creamy, pigmented lipstick. It's very comfortable and long-lasting. Ooh, I love this shade so much. It's such an interesting color because it's almost a pumpkin red. I don't know what you call this. It's not really brick red. It's not really a true red, but it has some warmth. It's kind of like a deep peachy-ish brick red. Now that eyes and lips are done, we can take a look at the face and decide whether or not we need to add a little bit more blush. I don't think we do. The great thing about this technique is that it's so long-lasting and pigmented because it takes pigment from the lipstick, so I think the cheek is perfectly balanced. I love this look, and the two shades go perfectly together. And this is the complete makeup look using a full face of Armani Beauty. Overall, I love the way it turned out. This makeup look is perfect for a holiday party. I feel like I need to get dressed up and go somewhere really glamorous. The products are amazing. They're so effortlessly sophisticated. You can go really natural or you can go full glam, and it's really up to you. And I love that they're multi-use. We love a good multi-use product. I love the lipstick trick, using it as a cream blush on the cheeks and the lips. And the eye tint looks incredible as a highlighter. I swear that is my favorite discovery of the year, using that color It just looks so pretty. It honestly looks like your skin is reflective because it goes on sheer, so it doesn't look really heavy like a lot of other cream highlights. It would also be really pretty on the shoulders, neck, chest, décolleté area. If there's anywhere else that you want to highlight, it has the perfect consistency for face or body. So that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned. Everything on my face will be listed down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.